Within half an hour, D9 was in his office, arrested him. After arresting him, I was called to IPK. I also been arrested, but my arrest is arresting, bukan arresting Razak Baginda, arresting Altantuya, because he have lodged a police report, but the police never take action. You know, when this case comes up, you know, everything comes up, you know, the police just find out there's one police report by Altantuya says Bala Subramaniam, he put my name and Suresh was arresting me, but the police didn't take action. For that particular case, they got a magistrate, they took me to the magistrate, got 5 days remand and put me in IPK lockup for 5 days. But I was shouting I was doing my shouting because I'm innocent. You know, what for? If you want to take my statement, call me. I can come and take my statement. I was shouting. Within 3 days, they let me off. Police bail, they let me go. Okay, I let off.
Okey, saya mewakili kegairahan di kawan-kawan. Ada 2 nama disebut tadi. Pertama Musa Safri. Adakah dia Musa Safri yang sama yang dikenali sebagai DSP Musa Safri yang menjadi pengiring kanan kepada Datuk Seri Najib? Itu yang pertama. Yang kedua ialah mengenai kereta biru tadi, kereta Proton yang ketika Altantuya ditangkap oleh 2 orang anggota polis tadi, adakah dia pernah dikaitkan dengan orang bernama Nasir Safa? Jadi jujurnya saya ingin mengetahui sejauh mana sebenarnya Musa Safri yang juga merupakan pengiring, kerana dia disebut dalam mahkamah tetapi mahkamah tidak memanggil orang-orang ini. Jadi kerana itu di depan khalayak ini kita nak tahu di mana sebenarnya link mereka ini, Musa Safri dan Nasir Safa. Adakah dia juga orang yang sama, Nasir Safa yang menjadi setiausaha Najib dan Musa Safri yang menjadi pengiring kanan Najib, dan bagaimana saudara Bala tahu mereka ini adalah orang yang sama? Dia begitu.
The first is a very difficult question for me to answer, but I can answer, you know, because the intelligence says, you know, this person we know, RB, is very close friend of Dato' Najib. And he have told me that UTK, he never told me UTK, ex-UTK will take care of the security.
Okay.
You know, that means you want to get ex-UTK, you know, but that particular time, I already know, she's dead. You know, I already know that is UTK. Takkan ex-UTK ada gun kan?
Yeah.
That particular time, I already knows. That's actually present UTK. You know, okay, you want to get present UTK to come and work for you. Your connection must be very higher up.
Yeah.
That's why my presumption what? There was a commotion. Suddenly they're calling a big guy, and the number behind the number, the handphone number 11111.
Okay.
You know, my presumption what? Definitely might be something related to Dato' Najib. You know, that means something that might be DSP Musa Safri. That is my view.
Jadi maknanya yang menelpon itu makna Musa Safri menghubungi saudara Bala pada ketika itu.
No, sebelum menghubungi saya, Razak Baginda dah bagi tahu saya.
Musa Safri
will call you. Okay. You just pass the phone to the IO to speak. If the IO all the way there is a missing person which was happened in front of the house, you know, the IO came to investigate. Suddenly they listen on call and just going back ask Amy to go to police station, Brickfield police station, to go and find out what's happened to her tomorrow. What that mean?
Okay. Jadi maknanya sekarang ini jelas bahawa 2 watak penting, Nasir Safa dan Musa Safri, orang yang rapat dan duduk di sebelah Najib Tun Razak, terlibat dalam kes ini dan mengetahui sebenar apa yang terjadi. Jika tidak, bagaimana dia boleh masuk campur dan cuba melindungi? Dan ini menjadikan misteri bertambah misteri. Jadi kita teruskan dengan kes ini.
Mengenai individu Nasir Safa ni, nanti saya akan datang apa tu, sebab Nasir Safa ni saya dapat tahu yang orang yang sebenar yang bawa kereta Proton biru tu Nasir Safa semasa saya ada dekat Chennai. There's a commotion in Melaka. There's a commotion in Melaka. He used some vulgar words to the Indians. You know, there's a commotion. His photograph was published in the internet. I'm an internet savvy in Chennai. Every morning, this is the work, this is the job I have to do. You know, when I opened up, I saw this fellow was shouting something about selling very bad about the Indians. I saw the photo. The first thing I did, I sampai saya punya handphone, saya telefon Emmerich, lawyer saya. Saya kata, they say this the same person who was driving the Blue Proton saga. My lawyer did what is just that time our communicado dengan RPK very good. We sent a message to RPK, asked him to publish it in Malaysia Today. That's what Malaysia Today published about Nasir Safa. The same person was driving the Blue Proton saga. That's how it comes. Okay, meeting IGP, be cool lah. Dah dengar kan? Albi said I have to pay her. Okay. Okay, I was arrested 504, then released. Okay. Oh, sorry, 506. Okay. Meeting Arbi's father Baginda. Sebelum saya nak pergi benda ni, I think why not I go fast lah.
Okay.
Huh? 15 minutes. Then the day RB was arrested, the day RB was charged, I was taken by the Bukit Aman. I was taken remand under 302. They remand me under 302, that is murder. I was kept in Bukit Aman lockup for 7 days. Then my caution statement was taken again. Then I was released in police bail. My passport was revoked. Then okay, then I was released. Then my passport, they kept my passport. Then I went to India. That particular year I went to India. I have to go to the lawyer's firm, get a lawyer to get back my passport. All this happened in this particular time. Then, okay, 2 days before the trial, one of my clients from Sri Damansara called me. He said, Arbi's father wanted to see you. Boleh buat duit tak? Saya buat tak? Tak buat kan? Then I say, what's purpose? He said they wanted to see you. Then I went to Sri Damansara. I saw Arbi's brother Rani and another Chinese lady. That time I don't know who is she. Was there to meet me. Then they wanted to know my caution statement. What type of caution statement I was given to the police. My caution statement, you want to say 73 pages. But in very short, this one I told them what I told the police. And then after that, these two particular gentlemen, this particular gentleman brought me to go and see Baginda. I went and see Baginda. Baginda was waiting far away from that particular place. I went and see Baginda. They, you know what they will ask? What do you think? What they will ask? Help them. Help the son. The father was asking me, help the son. How you want me to help the son? Cannot. I said, let the trial begin, then we see what I can do. Then I left the place. After collecting all my information, I don't know what they did. The trial supposed to start, never start. Then the first SD was, the first SD was launched in Pikar office. On the way back, I was driving, Emmerich was driving me back to his office to send me back. When I reached Emmerich office, ASP Suresh called me. He said, where are you? I said, I'm in Americ's office. Then within 5 to 10 minutes, he reached to Americ's office. He said, he told Americ, he will send Bala back to Rawang. But he never did that. In that particular time, ASP Tony already calling me to see him. Then I told Americ, I'm going to see ASP Tony. He also agreed. Then on the way coming down to the lift, ASP Suresh told me that you don't go and see ASP Tony first. Let me, if possible, tomorrow. We try to make an appointment with him tomorrow. Tomorrow you go and meet him. Then he brought me to Cheras. From Cheras, he brought me to Cheras. Then I think you can read the SD what happened, because I have to go fast, time running in. Then he brought me to Rawang. When all the way we are going, he was receiving so many phone calls. One of the particular phone call is from Deepak. You know, Deepak wanted to meet me. But I deny. I said, no way I want to meet anyone. About the SD, no. Then he was driving the car. Then before me reaching the house, he said, Deepak, okay, ask Deepak to come to Rawang. But without my consent. Then not even 10 minutes, Deepak reached Rawang. Then I've been taken to one Chinese shop. Then he was asking what you get by doing the SD1. I told him the SD1 is because we need justice. Then suddenly I received a call from my wife. There's some harassing from one red Proton in front of my house was parked, and 2 Malay gentlemen was looking at my house. Then Deepak asked me, who called you? Then I said, my wife. They say, I told my, what's the purpose? I said, there's some Malay guys who are looking at my house. Hey, don't worry. If you can retract this SD, everything is solved. Then he introduced himself, who that particular 2 gentlemen was, is Army Intelligence. When he says Army Intelligence, I was shivering. Because why? The same Army Intelligence was, when the court case was going on, they were watching brief of the court case, because C4 is involved. You know, when he say Army Intelligence, I got scared. I told my wife, please, close the door, lock inside, you don't come out. I'm outside here, everything will be okay. Then I don't know what to say, you know, but this fellow is pushing me. Then I told him, why not you give me 1 week time, at least let me go and speak to my lawyer and I'll come back to you. No, Bala, no. I want I want your answer now. Rosma is waiting.
He mentioned clearly Rosma names?
Yes.
Okay.
He was explaining to me about Rosma, how good is Rosma and all that. He was explaining to me. Okay. You know, and he was asking me to go to meet both of them. I said no. But recently he made a statement, he said, I was asking. It's a total lie. He asked me to go and meet both of them. I said no. Nanti saya pun kena C4. Then they brought me to Curve to meet Nazim. Nazim, only 3 sentences from Nazim. The first sentence is, do you a family man? I said yes. Second sentence, I say yes. Second sentence, do you love your family? I say yes. The third sentence, if you love your family, just follow what Deepak instruction. Only 3 sentences. Then I told him, okay, I'll do that. Then after that, ASP Suresh brought me to my house. I went and explained to my wife, my children. Morning 3 a.m. morning, I explained to them, asked them to pack all my bags and everything, get ready. Morning, go to the immigration office, do the passport for my children, and I was taken back to Hilton Hotel. I was kept in the Hilton Hotel until the next morning. I signed the SD. No lawyer was involved. Only the what do you call? Bersumpah.
Akuan bersumpah. Pesuruhjaya sumpah.
Pesuruhjaya jumpa depan
Okey,
depan.
Bala, kita berhenti sekejap di sini. Tadi Bala menyebut nama Nazim.
Yes.
Siapa Nazim yang dimaksudkan itu?
Nazim yang saya maksudkan. Okay, sorry, I never explained this one because I don't know who's this gentleman because they just introduced me as a Dato'. But this particular Dato' came with the wife. But that wife I can recognize. She's a TV3 presenter. You know, Nona. You know, that's why when they both come together, I know that particular
yang kita tahu Datuk Nazim yang kahwin dengan personality TV3 ialah Datuk Nazim Razak, adik kepada Najib Razak.
Yes,
adakah dia orang yang sama?
Ya.
Saudara Bala pasti ia adik Najib yang datang dan mengugut saudara Bala.
Memang pasti. Kalau tak pasti, after my Singapore interview, they went to Nazim in the National Mosque, ask him for the answer for this. Until today he never answer. Until today he never denied he met me. Even recently Deepak already said that. Now he brought Nazim to meet me.
Okey, sila teruskan. Cuma kita datang ke part yang lebih menarik. Kalau saya dituduh membunuh oleh satu orang dan saya tak bunuh, saya takkan hantar adik-beradik saya untuk bincang dengan orang tersebut. Saya tak tuduh siapa, tapi dia kekal misteri. Disahkan oleh saudara Bala, adik Najib datang berjumpa dan mengugut dia berkenaan dengan SD yang dia buat. Sila teruskan.
Then I agreed to sign. The next morning I was signed the SD. I was taken to Prince Hotel. There is a gag order. You know, gag order means I couldn't talk. I couldn't talk to the press. I have just go there, just stand. You know, I can't talk to the press. Sorry. I was then after the press conference, I was taken back to the hotel. They have given me 20,000 worth Malaysian dollars in Hong Kong notes. You know, because they asked me to leave to Hong Kong. When I reached Hilton Hotel, I told them I'm not going to go Hong Kong. I'm not going. Then they asked me why. I said I'm not going. Then where you wanted to go? I said I'm going to India. Then they made a plan. My children's passport has been ready. Then 2 o'clock they drove me to Singapore Changi Airport. I was taken a flight with Swiss Airline to Bangkok. I stayed in Bangkok. Malaysian police came to to my hotel. They asked me, they wanted to take my statement, question statement. I went to Malaysian High Commission. I gave my statement. Then from there I was taken to SP Suresh called me from Malaysia. He said it's better for you to change a hotel. You don't stay in the same hotel because the police will be harassing you. I changed hotel. Then the next day I flew to Nepal. Nepal sampailah saya balik semalam. Okay?
Jadi saya Bala. Okey, itu rentetan yang panjang yang hasil daripada apa sebenarnya yang berlaku. Namun ada beberapa perkara yang masih tinggal misteri. Satu lagi saya nak tanya sebelum soalan yang lain, ada yang saya rasa tertinggal mengenai penglibatan peguam dalam meletakkan SD tersebut. Muncul satu nama peguam di Malaysia yang disebut-sebut dan sampailah ke peringkat majlis peguam dan sebagainya. Ada peguam yang terlibat sebenarnya. Sejauh mana benar peguam itu terlibat dan siapakah dia?
If you ask me, I don't get any info about this particular matter, but I have the hearsay info because Deepak already mentioned Cecil Ibrahim. Even Lim Chivi called me from Malaysia, spoke to me in India. He said, you come back, you just come and see me because I need to take some statement from you. This is the first statement, no other than that. Then My lawyer push bar council, and our friend Aris Ibrahim here, he also push bar council, you know. But I got my heart feeling. I got a heart feeling that says, if everything goes all right, definitely this cover will be blown. You know, Cecil Ibrahim cover will be blown. It's matter of time.
Kenapa? Kerana apabila nama lawyer itu disebut, tapi dia dikeluarkan oleh Dipak sebenarnya nama lawyer tersebut, muncul, saudara, setelah carian saya buat di laman web secara mudah, peguam yang dinamakan itu merupakan orang yang pernah menjadi partner kepada salah seorang adik-beradik Najib juga, yang juga merupakan seorang peguam. Kes ini akan menjadi lebih misteri. Okey, akan lebih menarik lagi. Jadi, okey, sekarang ini setelah satu lagi soalan sebelum saya pergi kepada beberapa soalan yang diutarakan dalam Twitter tanya bala ini, satu lagi, ketika saudara Bala berada di India, hampir dengan pilihan raya Sarawak, tiba-tiba sekali lagi saudara Bala muncul, dan kali ini dengan kenyataan yang menyatakan ada pihak yang cuba mengaitkan pembayaran kepada saudara Bala dengan Anwar Ibrahim. Boleh saudara ulas benda itu?
That is 1 week before Sarawak election. Now, I was in pilgrimage tour to the north, you know. Then I received a call from because I go pilgrimage, I don't carry my handphone. You know, I don't want people to disturb me. I don't carry my handphone. But the other guy who came from Malaysia is my ex PI who flew from Malaysia. He wanted to go for pilgrimage. I took him. He was carrying a handphone. You know, my wife called the particular handphone. He wanted to speak to me. Then I said, okay. Then I speak to my wife. Then my wife says, ASP Suresh called me. He wanted to speak to you. I said, regarding what? I don't know. He wanted to speak to you. I said, no, don't give my number. ASP Suresh was keep harassing my wife. My wife couldn't stand the pressure. Then she called me again. She said, she is still harping me. Then I told, okay lah, never mind, give my number. No, not my number, my friend's number. Then ASP Suresh called me. Then ASP Suresh called me. Then he said, Bala, whatever happened is happened. Now Deepak on your favor again. Second time favor. What's the favor? They will be sending me a script. You know, I have to read the script. I have to email them back. You know, they're going to air it in TV3. Then the commission was under 200,000, Malaysian 200,000, and condo in Berjaya Times Square. A condo in Berjaya Times Square. Then what I did, I called my lawyer. This is the latest which been offered to me. Then my lawyer Amrik Singh advised, just follow their flow. You know, try to get whatever evidence you can get. Then I asked Deepak, okay, bang in the 100,000 into my wife account, send the SMP to my this one, I'll do. They did. The next day itself, within 1 hour, they did. Account 100,000 masuk. SMP was reached to my mail. What I did from I never come back yet. Saya ada dekat luar lagi. In between, Deepak called me and speak to me, and you know how Deepak speak. You know, I think you have seen all this in the YouTube. I think I didn't want to explain much here. You know, very in a humble way, he was asking me, you know, you do this, you know, everything should be all right and all that. I said, okay, because lawyer already advised me, go on flow. Then, when the final day I supposed to send the script, I didn't send. What I did, I record all the conversation which Deepak and Suresh was talking to me. I record all the conversation. Then I sent a mail to my lawyer about the SMP, about the money. The money was banging in Malaysian account, but the receipt was scanned to me. The receipt, everything I sent to my lawyer. Then Deepak, the final day when Deepak called, I told Deepak, no way I'm going to do this. You know, actually you asked me, I don't like to slander someone. That is too bad. The way the script was written is too bad. You know, it's something about Dato Sri I didn't want to mention here. It's something bad about Dato Sri. You know, Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim, who is going to be our 7th Prime Minister very soon. Then Deepak never harped for the 100 million. I asked my lawyer to write to them to get back the 100 million, but he never came back and to get back the 100 million. He didn't. The 100 million is still with me. Oh, sorry, 100,000.
Saudara bala, dalam SD saudara bala, khususnya dalam para 25, menyatakan dengan jelas 25.1 dia telah diperkenalkan kepada Aminah oleh Datuk Seri Najib di sebuah pameran belian di Singapura. Yang kedua, Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak memberitahu bahawa dia ada menjalinkan hubungan seks dengan Aminah. 25.3, Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak mahu Abdul Razak memerhatikan Aminah kerana dia tidak mahu Aminah mengganggu dia. 25.4, Datuk Seri Najib Tun Razak, Abdul Razak Baginda dan Aminah pernah bersama makan malam di Paris. 25.5, Aminah mahukan wangnya kerana merasakan berhak atas komisen $500,000 dalam urusan kapal selam yang dibantunya di Paris. Okey, mula sekali, sejauh mana saudara bala yakin dan pengetahuan saudara bala mengenai hubungan Najib dan Altantuya ini?
Actually, what happened was, the day after the Brickfield incident, when I just went back to his office and say I wanted to quit. You know, to solve this problem, you know, he wanted to make me cool and all this. He was saying all this particular, what was our friend about the anal sex. Actually, what happened was, when I asked him, she's not that beauty, why you going to keep her for, you know, all this. She was kept by the VVIP for anal sex.
Maknanya,
that is all about.
Razak menyebut benda itu dalam keadaan sedar dan penuh yakin.
Yeah.
Okey, yang keduanya,
this particular message I already given to the police when the question statement was taken.
Makna dimasukkan juga dalam kenyataan beramaran yang ditandatangan di hadapan polis.
Masa dengan polis saya tanda tangan, masa polis memang saya bagi tahu. When they write the question statement for me to sign, all this was missing. All this is missing.
Okay, baik.
I was kept 7 days in Bukit Aman. I wanted to get out from Bukit Aman. What you will do? I signed the question statement.
Okey, 25.5, Aminah mahukan wang komisen sebanyak $500,000. Untuk apa wang komisen ini dan sejauh mana saudara bala tahu mengenai perkara ini?
No, he was telling me because there is she become a mediator between France government and Malaysian government in Paris, you know, to buy a submarine. You know, this particular money, $500 is the commission, you know.
Jadi maknanya Razak memberitahu bahawa sememangnya Altantuya terlibat dalam proses pembelian kapal selam.
No, I didn't get your...
Okey. 25.5 Aminah mahukan wangnya US dollar 500,000, 500,000 US dollar. 25.5 dalam kenyataan bersumpah tersebut. Sejauh mana saudara tahu mengenai duit ini, dan sejauh mana dealing pembelian senjata yang dimaksudkan itu?
You know, in this particular question is what, when I was coming down from Puravelen's office, you know, the demand is 500,000 USD. When I'm coming down from Puravelen's office, Razak Baginda bagi tahu saya, she should pay that money. That means the money which to my understand is exists. Okay.
Maknanya memang persoalan 500, persoalan Altantuya dan Razak Baginda adalah persoalan komisen pembelian kapal selam tersebut.
Ya. Yeah.
Okey. Okey, baik. Jadi yang terakhir sebagai rumusannya, kembali ke sini, apa sebenarnya peranan yang saudara bala fikirkan ketika saudara bala kembali ke sini, dan apa sebenarnya yang dalam pemikiran saudara bala itu, dan siapa yang suruh, siapa yang arah, siapa yang pujuk, siapa yang yakin dengan saudara bala? Rakyat nak tahu. Dan soalan lebih penting, antara benda saya menerima banyak sangat dalam tanya bala ini, mereka mengatakan, okey baik, mereka mengatakan saudara bala boleh hilang hari itu, tempoh hari, dan apa kali ini, apa bezanya saudara bala kembali dengan saudara bala membuat kenyataan bersumpah yang pertama dan kemudian hilang?
Okay, very simple. After me, actually when I was done the first SD, then retract the SD, the second day itself I retract the SD. I never retract under my, there's a fear. You know, when there's a fear in your family, you know, you have to do something, you know, because the power is with them. We as a normal citizen, I don't think so I can go and fight with them. I'm not that powerful to fight with these power people, you know. You know, Dato Najib is a timbalan, is a Menteri Pertahanan that time. You know, I got no power to go and fight with them because they is in the power. But my mind, only one thing. My mind says only one thing. Once he come and sit as a Prime Minister, I'm going to come back. I'm going to reveal everything. For your info, this is for the audience information. To clear my name in 20, after the next day, after doing my second SD, when I was in Chennai, there is one reporter from the Star meet me in Chennai. You know, he was covering Bombay. What? Bombay yang dapat itu. 2008. Okay, never mind, it's okay. Yang kejadian yang tembak menembak dekat Bombay itu, Star reporter ni datang ke sana untuk cover event ini. Masa itu dia ada hantar email saya, dia ada kat India. Then I send him back, I'm in Chennai. I gave my handphone number. He came and met me in my hotel. From day one, what happened until to the day the SD was retract, I told him everything A to Z. What was the promise? Everything. What I was told him is just keep this CD. After you become a Prime Minister, I'm coming back. I want this CD to be air into the public. After he become a Prime Minister, I went back to him and asked for the CD. Dia bagi tahu hilang. Myself, I was in the panic button. What I did, I went and see Puravelan. I went and told everything to Puravelan, the lawyer Puravelan. Then he called Emmerich. That time, the particular time, Emmerich was in London. Then he called Emmerich. He said, "You will try to arrange to meet me in Malaysia." Emmerich asked me. He said, "You stay cool in India, Chennai first. When I'm flying down to Malaysia, you also fly down to Malaysia. You just and come and see me. Let me handle." That's what happened. Dah jawab dah.
Okey, saya rasa itu merupakan satu pengakuan ikhlas,
Betul,
untuk
ikhlas.
berdepan dengan satu kuasa besar pada ketika itu, Najib Tun Razak dan sebagainya, jujurnya. Namun saya rasa begini, kali ini kembalinya saudara bala untuk bersedia berdepan dengan rakyat yang sebenarnya, dan kita telah menyusun jadual bukan saja di sini. Hari ini sebenarnya masih ada banyak lagi benda yang belum keluar, ada masih banyak lagi yang tersimpan, kerana kami menjadualkan jelajah ini. 1 hari bulan Mac kita akan bersama di Kota Baru, 6 hari bulan Mac kita akan berada di Johor Bahru, 9 hari bulan Mac kita akan berada di Kota Kinabalu. Saya percaya dan yakin bom-bom besar di 3 bandar besar ini yang kemudiannya pasti akan lebih menggempar dan menggegarkan. Hari ini adalah persediaan pertama untuk saudara bala berada bersama dengan kita. Jadi saya merasakan ini merupakan satu penampilan yang cukup berani, dan SMM mengucapkan tahniah dan terima kasih kepada saudara bala dan rakyat Malaysia sebenarnya cukup bersedia untuk bersama ini. Kerana kita yakin dan jelas isu Altantuya hari ini hanya dipauskan sebentar dengan 2 orang anggota polis berada dalam lokap polis, berada dalam penjara. 2 orang anggota polis berada dalam penjara. 2 orang ini adalah UTK. UTK, saudara, adalah anggota polis yang dilatih mengikut arahan pihak atasan. Persoalan kini sekarang, saudara, ialah siapa arah bunuh Altantuya. Itu yang rakyat ingin tahu, saudara. Dan yang lebih penting, buat setakat ini dalam siri pertama, episod pertama ini, kepada anggota-anggota polis yang datang malam ini, peringatan buat kamu. Kamu tengok Azilah dan Sirul, dia bertindak mengikut arahan, dan akhirnya ketika dia di dalam penjara, orang-orang yang mengarahkan dia cuba sedang mencuci tangan. Kepada anggota polis di luar sana, kita memberi peringatan, kamu jangan ikut arahan membabi buta. Kamu polis, jagalah undang-undang negara. Kalau kamu mengikut arahan, kalau kamu tersepit, pemimpin yang memberi kamu arahan belum tentu membela kamu. Tapi kalau kamu menjaga undang-undang bagi pihak rakyat, kamu jadi apa-apa, bukan kata kamu tersepit, kamu baru hendak disepit, percaya dan yakinlah, ke di mana kamu jatuh, rakyat akan bangkit bela kamu nanti. Saudara, akhir kata, saudara bala, 1 minit akhir sebagai rumusan mesej kepada seluruh rakyat Malaysia. Hari ini Radio Bangsar telah didengari oleh 55,000 orang daripada seluruh dunia. Ini antara hit yang tertinggi, saudara. Okey, sila saudara bala, dalam dewan ada sekitar dekat 2,000, di luar sana ada 55,000 orang ingin mendengar pesanan terakhir bala sebelum kita bertemu 1 hari bulan di Kota Baru. Silakan.
Walaupun I was staying in Chennai, but whenever there is a PR program, whenever there is a Ustream, where I used to watch the Ustream, I was going through the Ustream, and my action to come back to to help PR to come to the power was taken in 2009. when I did the Singapore interview, I already taken in my mind when the 2013, when the election was coming, the next election, not 2013, the next election, I'm going to come, because 2008, I'm one of the guy who was doing the election campaign in Bido, Sungkai. Then 2013, I came here because I just want to help PR to change this corrupt government. Anyway, I like to thank the audience, because my English I should be okay, but Malay flow is too bad. I try to make a correction in the next session. Thank you.